Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. There's Chris Olave. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Stalling out. The yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 2nd down and a yard.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Saints 7, Falcons 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Someone is watching that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, my shit is not connected to.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards on the pickup.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a
Man,
laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Smart route him.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense?
Of course it makes me do
Don't
that.
let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's all good. I know you.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game?
I'm going to call them doo-doo, but
going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's second and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And they'll wind up this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
Where's my, come on, my middle fucking read.
Is near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Why did Nick Bolton?
Now Penix. And it's intercepted at the
Block.
goal line.
Oh my God, I was
Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And they can't bring
ah, no way he trimmed me up. Eat my dick. They would never let me do that. Eat my dick.
He went to throw that. I'm not sure if he just
No way he trimmed me up. My nigga would have did the weakest fucking dive in history if that was me. Please suck my dick. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be going on that.
Let's face it, that
Y'all gotta suck my shit slow.
It's going to hurt on any down, but really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down.
Y'all gotta do my shit with fucking passion. Fuck that.
Make sure they can't get it and live to fight
Hey,
another
fuck you.
down. 1st and goal and you throw
That's
a pick.
crazy
Not good
that
at
he
all.
gets that. The animations that I be getting are bananas. Now that's the 40. We ain't gonna get this off. Oh, we did get it off.
1st down. He'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
That was, bro, that pissed me smooth off. Like, it's like, you should be able to get that. You should be able to get that, but the amount of crazy dive animations they gave me, and he get
Back
that.
to throw.
Oh my God. Still zipped it in there because 95.5 was
A great play there.
Good
His
blocking,
second
boys.
touchdown on the season.
Zip.
The Saints had 6 to their lead. Extra point
I did throw
attempt
that
here
down
still
too,
to
so
come.
don't
He's
miss it.
got it, and it's 17-0.
Sometimes it gets through, sometimes it doesn't. That time it did. We're being disciplined, though. We're possession focused.
The ball
Hey, you might
upright
be
on the
top
tee,
5
and the
ugliest
Saints
niggas of all
kick
time.
team
You know
moves it away.
that tip up was crazy on Bijan, though. He just dropped down, knocked him.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback.
Maximilian.
Reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Oh, that's me. I was guarding the running back.
Gets him in stride.
That's the only play he got.
He's
I
going to have a
knew he
Falcons
was
first
going to
down
run
as
like
they're
that. Oh, actually, it was a little
looking
different.
for
A little different.
conversion.
He loves that drag.
first and 10, it's Robinson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Just what you want on a first down run.
Bijan slopping.
And it's 2nd and 2. Robinson with another carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. To the air, Penix.
Damn it, bro. I'm not trying to click onto my D-line, bro. Maybe that's so awful.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Oh, no, not
and they'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson again. This time he is in for a Falcon touchdown.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize he was there. He plays as, man, what was that, cover 3?
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
I have one read like that again where it's just like I didn't even just see that underneath guy. Like I just don't even know how to say.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Robinson.
Bang.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Falcons. From 6 yards.
You gotta fucking torch that goddamn quick, my nigga.
Falcons are back within a score.
Fuck.
For good
Trash
reason,
ass
quarterbacks
bitch.
want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big
Zero
plays.
chance.
But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
I gotta do outside.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Crazy, man.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep touchdown, New Orleans.
A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24, Falcons 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And it's 3rd down.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not.
Oh my God, I had square wide. I mean, I had
fun to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
When I blocked fucking.
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
What are we doing?
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Oh,
brings
fuck.
up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
A gain of 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the end route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Man, bro. And he's inbound. That's crazy. I can't challenge that either. I thought he was.
Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Man. He did kind of float that. I wanted to throw that more towards the sideline. I should have aggressively catched it too. But. Or, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I did Iraq.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Yeah, so you better start. Oh my God, bro. Of course, bro.
He's got a full head of steam.
Of course he breaks the tackle. I wouldn't be mad at him if he didn't break the tackle. He's money down, so whatever. And then my other guy is just nowhere near to clean up. Nowhere near. He's like in Africa. On the left side, whoever my DB was, I ain't even slow it, so I think that was Sancho.
So this is kind of a tendency breaker here.
And now it's blocked. The Saints have got it. Taking it right down Broadway.
And he gets up and
all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's
we'll
hard
take
to
it.
put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection,
crazy
but
right
guess
now.
what? It does go against his record.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the
Man,
adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
Speed. Rip. Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And complete to Drake London.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Harvey sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go.
Bro, underneath, what are you doing? I told him to play underneath. Why are you not guarding the stick, bro? I don't get that.
Gotta say, it was a little surprising
Maybe
to
he's
see
gonna
Charles
beat
come out with a
because
shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah,
he
but the way
like,
the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Robinson.
Oh, good block. What a block. I thought I could fill that gap, but he just fucking blocked me. Great fucking block.
Rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Oh, yeah,
I just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
They are going for it. Penix.
That's caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy are enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh,
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Gotta get the read there.
Falcons 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
Dang.
one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
It's good, Sugar Papa.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Operating from the gun, Penix. On the throw, led him too much that time.
And on the same page, the discombobulating is scary.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. A play fake. Now Penix.
I mean, why is Jair just standing still? I thought he was going to come down. He lit up, but it just shuffling. I don't know.
Before being taken down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Yes, sir. Bumped. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Yeah, I hate it too. The game's dumb and trash. I get it. I know.
I think he was expecting something else.
That's stupid as hell. Yeah.
Where to throw the football
I know.
successfully.
I know.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Robinson on a give right side.
Oh my lord.
Nice burst there.
Good tackle,
Justin. Inside the 30
I gotta
to the
fucking take that out.
28-yard line. 163 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Robinson now on first down.
Okay.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Oh my God. He's just well
Taken
taken.
down
What happened?
from the
I'll take it.
35-yard line.
Oh.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Yeah.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 17. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Bang! Oh my lord.
And this is picked up by the
I was like, if he get that first, that would have been crazy.
turnover there as his guys will get the football
Good
back.
stick, shawty.
Well, I know he doesn't want to fumble loss by his name.
Boom!
It was 4th down. I don't think he was going to get to the marker anyway.
I think he
Bolden's
just
a
argued
beast.
as his attorney because you
That
have
is
just
a-
argued that this fumble is actually okay.
I'm just saying not all fumbles are created equal, and the defense would have had the ball there anyway.
Okay, so the defense gets credit now, right?
And then, oh, you overthrow him.
The turning point they need. Picked up by
That's not even where I placed that at all, bro. I should have threw the check down. They always punish you, bro. That is so crazy. And then you just sail it. Like, brother, green my ass. That is not where I placed that ball at all. Come on, Rook. Come on, Rook.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Let's go. Bolden?
Run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the
In
play.
your ass.
Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Go.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Penix going to sneak it.
And he picks up the first down.
Why did that shit come out and not say goal line? It said some other shit. Like,
Time to
that's
pull
why I
out the
didn't.
stops is now, and they convert there on
That's why I
4th
didn't
down.
come out in the proper goal line.
So signs of
He
life
could
in what's
do. He
been
could
a
try it
dormant
again, but it ain't
offense in
gonna
this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
Ooh.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Penix.
Good pass,
He's going to be
sexy.
intercepted for the 3rd time
Good
thus
pass,
far.
sexy.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your
Yeah, send them,
quarterback's
boys.
throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Actually, I gotta just be ready to. That's the first one I gotta like.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, come on, baby.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
That's good.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
I'm gonna get up out of here.
First and 10
Yeah, man.
at the 23-yard line.
Under 4 minutes, we can do it.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here.
Bro,
Throw, but incomplete.
I
They
think
don't
it's
get
the
the hook
fucking
up there, but
greatest.
you really have to
I'll
marvel
tell you
at how
that
precise
right
he's
now.
been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
He
Oh,
is
that's the
the
perfect
fucking
word for it,
greatest.
precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Okay.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He gave up all them picks from his red zone.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their
Get
defense
out
that
of
really
there.
made
Let's
the
go.
statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
Damn,
They
second
did
half
score
shutout.
in the
Let's go,
second quarter.
defense.
Do you think they thought
Bolton,
at
what the
all
fuck?
that
But
would be their
Bolton was
last
playing the
points of the
game. He
game?
had like
No,
2 picks.
but what a
Forced
second half
fumble.
the
He
adjustment.
went
Whatever they
crazy.
did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly
Oh, yeah.
did, and you're exactly right.
Right
Whether it was
there.
an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Saints, they
Yeah,
climb
but yeah,
back
look
to
at Zaire.
500
Look at how
now with
Zaire's
3
running.
and
He was
3
like
down.
jogging. He wasn't even
And they'll be
running.
able to enjoy this one through the
That's
bye
what I was
week
talking
before
about
they
earlier.
get back at it
Look at
again.
this nigga.
Meanwhile, for the Falcons,
Still came
the
out with a
loss will
W
drop
though.
them to
He ain't
4 and
tripping,
2
but
on the
like
year.
Lord.
And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, second half shutout. We had 6. I think of the 2. That rushing touchdown. That's crazy. No touchdowns. They said second half shutout. That's fire. That was next week. Cool. Wait, did he have 8 catches? Yeah, nah. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't even look.